Today we're going to talk about how the prophet Musa, also known as Moses, died. Now, many of you might be familiar with the story of Moses from the Bible or the Quran. He was a prophet who led the Israelites out of slavery in Egypt and wandered in the desert for 40 years before reaching the promised land, Canaan. But how did he die? That's what we're going to find out in this video. According to the Quran, Surah 7, verse 159, it was God who took Prophet Musa, and Surah 20. Verse 77 says that he was a prophet who was granted the ability to perform miracles, but he died before entering Canaan. So that raises the question, where is the prophet Musa buried? Well, to be honest, nobody knows. The exact location of his burial place is a mystery. Some believe he's buried in a place called Al-Qibla, which is near Jericho in the West Bank. Others believe he's buried in a cave in Mount Nebo in Jordan. This is based on a narration by a companion of the Prophet Muhammad, who said that when they were with the Prophet, Musa, on Mount Nebo, a Jew, came to them and asked permission to go to the grave of the Prophet Musa. The Jew went down into the valley, and they didn't follow him, so we don't know exactly where he's buried. What we do know is that he died after looking at the Promised Land from a distance. He was not allowed to enter because he had disobeyed God by hitting a rock instead of speaking to it when God told him to do so. As a result, God said, "This day you have transgressed my command concerning the children of Israel, so that I will not bring them into the land which I swore to their fathers." So to recap, we know that the prophet Musa died before entering the Promised Land, Canaan, and we don't know the exact location of his burial place. It's a mystery. Some believe he's buried in a place called Al-Qibla in the West Bank, while others believe he's buried in a cave in Mount Nebo in Jordan.